Hello everyone, welcome back to Amin Math Club. Today we have a nice Math Olympiad problem which is x to the power 6 minus x cubed is equal to 2. So we have to find the value of x here. Now starting our solution. Our problem is x to the power 6 minus x cubed is equal to 2. So if we just shift this to our left hand side, then our equation will be x to the power 6 minus x cubed and minus 2 is equal to 0. Now this x to the power 6, if we just make on this x cubed here, so we have to just write that x cubed whole squared and minus x cubed minus 2 is equal to 0. Now if we are going to just suppose that, let us suppose this x cubed is equal to y, x cubed is equal to y. So here substituting this value, by substitution we get y squared minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. Now here that is y squared minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. So it is a quadratic equation. We have to solve it and it is also factorable. So here if we just multiply minus 2 with 1 we get minus 2. So product of this equation will be minus 2 and the sum of this equation here we have to just write here minus 1. So for minus 1 the sum will be minus 1 here. Now factors that minus 1 is actually we get, if we just multiply minus 2 times 1 we get minus 2, and if we just subtract 1 from minus 2 we get minus 1. So here we have minus 2 and 1, these are factors here. So here y squared minus 2y plus y minus 2 is equal to 0. We just split this minus y into minus 2y plus y. Here y is taken common from this first pair, so we have y minus 2. Here if plus 1 is taken common, we have inside bracket which is y minus 2 is equal to 0. Now our common factor is y minus 2 and other one is y plus 1. These are two factors here. So here y minus 2 is equal to 0 and y is equal to minus 1. Here we get the first value, that is minus 1, and here we have the other one which is y is equal to 2. Now we have two values of y here, but we know that x is actually x cubed is equal to y. So recalling our equation here, that x cubed is equal to y. So if y is equal to 2, then it will be x cubed is equal to 2. Now if we just take cube root on both hand side, then we have cube root of x cubed which is equal to cube root of 2. Here this cube root is cancelled with cube, so we get x is equal to 2 to the power 1 over 3. So it is the value of x. Now if we just put y is equal to 1, so here we have x cubed is equal to y and y is equal to 1. X cubed shifting minus 1, here we get 0. So x cubed minus 1 cubed is equal to 0. Now we know that according to that algebraic identities, if we have a cubed minus b cubed, then it will be equal to a plus b, a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So here we have x minus y by shifting on this minus 1, so we get right that here we have y is equal to minus 1, y is equal to minus 1. So it is minus 1, minus 1 will be plus 1 here, then x cube plus 1 cube, so we have x plus 1 times x squared minus x plus 1 squared is 1, which is equal to 0. Now our next step will be, now this x plus 1 is equal to 0 and x squared minus x plus 1 is equal to 0. So here x is equal to minus 1, it is another value of x, as we have find this first value and it is second one. Now it is a quadratic equation, we have to solve it using quadratic formula. Here the value of a is 1, b is equal to minus 1 and c is equal to 1. Using quadratic formula, which is x is equal to minus b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2 times a. Putting the values, we get x is equal to minus time minus minus 1 plus minus square root of minus 1 whole squared, and minus 4 times a is 1, c is also 1 all over 2. Now here x is equal to, that is x is equal to minus time minus is plus 1 plus minus square root of minus 1 squared will be 1, and here it is minus 4 all over 2. So x is equal to 1 plus minus, here we get square root of minus 3 all over 2. So x is equal to 1 plus minus 3 square root can be written as square root of 3 times I all over 2. So here we have two values of x, another two values of x, which is 1 plus minus square root of 3i all over 2. Now here we can also just verify our result by using real values of x here. So our final values of x is actually, here we have x is equal to, that is first value is, let's say, minus 1, second is 2 to the power 1 over 3, and here third and fourth value is 1 plus minus square root of 3i all over 2. So these are the values of x. Now we have to just verify our result here. So to prove our problem, now here we have to recall our problem, which is x to the power 6 minus x cubed is equal to 2. Now putting these two values here, first of all minus 1. So here if x is equal to minus 1, then x to the power 6 minus x cubed is equal to 2. Now this x is minus 1, so minus 1 whole to the power 6 and minus 1 whole cube is it equal to 2. So here we get minus 1 whole to the power is actually even number, then we get here plus 1. Now minus, it is odd, then we get minus 1 is it equal to 2. So 1 minus time minus is plus 1 plus 1 is it equal to 2. So we have 2 is equal to 2. Hence we prove that this value of x, which is minus 1, is valid for this problem. Now if x is equal to 2 to the power 1 over 3, then here x cubed is x to the power 6 minus x cubed is equal to 2. So x is 2 to the power 1 over 3 times this 6, and minus 2 to the power 1 over 3 times 3 is it equal to 2. Now 3 1 is 3, 3 2s are 6, so we get 2 squared, and minus this 3 is cancelled out, we get 2 to the power 1 is it equal to, sorry, here it is 2. Now 2 squared is 4 minus 2 is it equal to 2. So yes, it is equal to 2 because 4 minus 2 is equal to 2 is equal to 2. Hence our left hand side is equal to right hand side. So we also prove the second value of x, that is 2 to the power 1 over 3. So our final answer is actually, here we have two values, real values, and it is also value of x which is complex. So it is our final answer. I hope you have understand all these steps. Now I'm going to just review our problem step by step here. So that's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more interesting contents. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.